This video is intended for audiences who are 13 and over. If you are not 13 and over, please fuck off and tell your parents to moderate what you watch online.
Tariq, hey, what's up?
Hey, Austin, hey, do you think that do you think that some of these, like, DGP sponsors could lend Kamen Rider DN some money?
Oh boy, hey, look,
Maybe...
Hey, look, hey, let's ask Kamen Rider Ryuki what he thinks about this, no? Since he is appearing in the Kamen Rider Geats Revice movie that
Battle Royale, yeah, because, I mean, one can only know that the only Battle Royale series is fucking Kamen Rider Ryuki.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, you know, hey, this is a weird... I'm so... It's so sad to me that at this point, the only thing stopping me from being, like, incredibly hyped and excited about the things that Geats is doing is the track record of the previous Reiwa series. I'm simply going, man, this is really cool. Boy, I sure hope they don't fuck this up. Boy, I sure hope they don't fuck this up, because... I sure hope they don't fuck this up.
Hey, look, we finally officially finished the first arc now, so... Hey, look,
well, we finished the second arc.
Yeah, right? Look. So, from this point, it can only go up before it comes crashing down, you know, right? As long as no one comes in, right, and then gaslight us, boy, hey, now that we're talking about gas, I just realized that both the second arc of both Revice and Saber was about a new character coming in and gaslighting the gang, if you think about it, right?
Hold on. Who are you talking about in Revice?
Yeah, and Revice was fucking our good old man Akaishi, you know?
Akaishi?
Yeah.
I mean,
right, and then in Saber we had Rika Shindai come in and say, hey, don't trust
Yeah, I mean Rika Shindai was definitely like the most gaslighty. Fucking Akaishi was more like, I'm playing both sides, that way I always come out on top. And with Geats, we're getting to, boy, I don't even know what to call it. It's not gaslighting, it's like, I mean, I will say this, it's less of the villain gaslighting, and it's more of which hero can gaslight the best, because, boy, is this an episode about tricking everybody. So that you can trick the best.
It's also an episode that proves why the rich stay in power, you know?
Hey, also, finally, we got to follow up on our commentary of, boy, aren't Tanukis also supposed to be, like, tricky? Why the fuck is Keiwa doing so poorly at this?
Right, look.
It turns out that's been the long con. That's been the real gaslighting. Yeah. He's been playing a beta male this whole time.
Yep, it turns out
he's Sigma.
It turns out once you lose your desire for peace, you just put away all your morals, it turns out. You're like...
Do you think... Okay, so here's the question. I don't... Because Neon came back, and I think... and it seems like, from what they've shown, she wished for the same thing again. She wished for true love. Do you think that Keiwa... I don't think that Keiwa's completely lost his, like... desire for world peace. I think he's just trying to, at this point, he's trying to fucking undo some damage that's been done. Like, I don't think that I think he's just, like, I think that, again, in terms of character growth with these characters, which, boy, is this episode a fucking monumental moment for everybody. I think that it's, like, part of Keiwa's journey as a character is continuing to be him becoming more practical and realistic and just
going, right, and learning that, hey, you know, hey, maybe
ideals don't pay the bills. Ideals don't pay the bills.
Maybe I shouldn't be a squatter and going around asking people for stuff and then paying with them with a haiku.
Maybe rather than giving people poetry and fucking... Man, oh, God. Oh, it's, he decided, maybe all these billionaires aren't right, and I shouldn't quit college and fucking try to start, like, live my dream. Like, fuck you.
Right?
But yeah. Hey, it's episode, it's Kamen Rider Geats, episode 16. Stratagem IR, you fucking bitches. That's
Fox
not
hunting.
a fucking real time.
Boy.
Fox hunting.
Is there a numerical value for R?
Oh, well, you know what? Let me.
I know we had that whole debate about that whole fucking
luckily, it's still in my cookies, so I can go right back to the fucking Wikipedia article because it was right the fuck there. All right, let's see Wikipedia. Boy, there's some real made up shit here.
Boy, we're really
okay,
Kingdom
hold
Hearts.
on, I'm looking for a lot of I's. See, the real question is because I could see R being one, right? Because we already have I. Right, as like I, like that's 1, 3, like I get that.
Yeah.
Where the fuck does R come from? Because they were so like. The only reason I can see this one, oh fuck, Etruscan numerals, fuck you. Oh god. The only reason I can see this one being, oh fuck, there is an R. Oh fuck, there is an R. It's 80.
It's 80. God. What?
Yeah, it's double 40. So clearly it's related.
Oh boy.
Okay, but if there's an I before R, does it work where it's like
is this 79? Right? Is that
well, because I'm looking at 70, which is apparently an S.
Okay. I did that.
Fuck the god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, the Romans were bad people.
What do you mean? Look,
fuck the Middle Ages.
Hang out with the Romans, you know? What do you think he got that coin for?
When in Rome. Yeah, when in Rome.
Hey, the Romans. Do you think he was part of Julius Caesar's entourage back then?
Do you think that his mom stabbed Julius Caesar? Oh. Is she Brutus?
Oh boy, how deep does this conspiracy go, you know, right?
Oh, it ends here! That's the problem, this is the last episode of Conspiracy!
Oh.
Okay, do you think... Alright, boy. Alright. So... I'm really curious to know how much, like, if they're actually going to try and make the fucking Roman shit, like, relevant. Because, like, so much of, like, this has just been like, okay, it's a naming scheme, but then it's like, oh, well, Ace has been doing this for fucking eons or whatever. Like, millennia. Like, he's been doing this shit over and over again. So, maybe it's, like... are we gonna wind up with the final Kamen Rider being Kamen Rider Brutus or something? Or the final villain being Brutus? Or fuck, if it's Kamen Rider Caesar, I'll be so fucking mad. Oh my god. We already had Kaiser! Fuck! Oh my god! Oh, Jesus.
Like, how long has this game been going on, right? Has this been going on since the Roman...
He said since 1 AD, and the Romans killed Jesus, so fuck, I don't know, man.
Well, do you think the end plot is to bring back Jesus, you know? The original...
To be fair, again, Ryuki's not the only one with a death game. Wouldn't be the first time that we had Jesus.
Did Jesus win the first DGP?
Well, clearly he didn't win it if he fucking stayed dead. Oh god, if it's like Ace crawled out after 7 days, Ace came out of the hole. And the cave was empty. Holy shit. Oh god. Anyway, yeah, hey,
Gurori's Game Master.
Yeah, Gurori has completely fucking snapped.
Yeah.
He has absolutely lost control.
He's mishandling funds, you know.
Wow, what a surprise!
Not a good thing to do, you know.
Yeah,
like,
don't mishandle the funds.
Hey, look, he is not reporting his taxes now as well. He might as well not be reporting his taxes, you know, right?
He's ignoring the polls. He's ignoring the polls. He's refusing to step down. Jesus Christ. Man, I am curious to see where this goes, but boy,
I mean, by the end of it, we see that they're like, no pun intended, right? We see that there is a bigger game being played than just, hey, every week, let's do some Fortnite, you know, right?
Yeah.
Right, because we've been talking about, like, hey, who's watching this? And then we find out, apparently everyone's watching this.
Yeah.
Apparently the 1%. Once again, going back to, hey, maybe we should tax millionaires, you know? Maybe we should tax
and billionaires. The billionaires won't save us. But also, like, it's really weird, like, the only reason that they can do as much as they're doing is because they actually have chosen to kill people off, at least semi-permanently in this, right? Because we haven't brought back fucking Dapan and fucking Mary, right?
Yeah, or any of those other characters, you know?
Yeah, fucking let's leave the old man to die, right? It's not like Revice or Saber, where they're just adding fucking characters and they're not dying until the last minute, and then they're replaced by another new character.
I mean, look, we might get a dead character coming back, you know.
Apparently they never died, which I'm totally fine with. By the way that they're seeming to like set
he's too fueled by hatred to die. Like, I cannot die until Ace dies, you know, right?
Look, the power of hatred and also potentially the side effects / casual radiation, I guess, of a braze buckle is fucking like, oops. Turns out it doesn't let the user die properly. But yeah, it's like there's so many characters, but at least we're not.
Yeah, at least they're committed to actually
every single
them
fucking. Yeah, or at the very least keeping them off the board until we can get back to them. Like, again, I would say, as much as it was kind of like a weak move plot-wise for them to like give Hiromi the whole like, oh, he lost his memory but he can't come back now like thing, like that whole narrative there was pretty bad. Pretty bad. Like, just objectively, I think that was a really bad, stupid, like Days of Our Lives level, like, soap opera shit. But, like, they at least took him off the board so that he wasn't, like, interrupting.
Yeah, he wasn't just in the show, just being in the show.
We weren't stopping to, like, fucking talk about, like, him at his... They did a bunch of fucking side media, dear Gaga, but, they didn't focus on him. They didn't distract attention from it.
Yeah.
This is actually more of like, even if people come back, like if Keiwa does get his wish, which, spoiler alert, he doesn't get his wish this round. Like, if people come back, it will have been double digits of episodes before they fucking come back.
Yeah.
Like, and for most of them, it's like, they were so unestablished before, and also probably not going to be brought
they were
back
just
in as
retros,
Kamen Riders.
You know? They're like, hey, look.
Like, yeah. It's totally fine. Like, they were quote unquote villains of the week sort of like situation, because it's just like, let's figure out what the fuck is wrong with this Kamen Rider today. But you know, we're getting a lot of new shit being brought up in this episode. So yeah, Garori continues his unhinged fucking rampage on Geats, saying, hey, like, no filter, like, high key, straight up, just kill Geats. Just kill him. Just kill him.
Look, he's the game altering this time, the rules, you know, right?
Yeah. Pray he doesn't alter them again. He's just going, just kill Geats. That's the rule now. The rule is kill Geats. I can't have... Listen, sometimes you have to nerf a tier 0 player, alright?
Yeah.
Sometimes Geats is the Ishizu tier of fucking Kamen Rider. That's how he's looking at him. He's going, this is Dragon Rulers, I'm not gonna do this again. I'm not, absolutely not. This is unhealthy for the game, emergency ban list. Except if you made an emergency ban list, that was a fucking bounty hunt, which was kill everybody that you know that has a Pepe deck, stab them in the throat, and bring their bloody deck to me.
Yeah.
Like, which, like, I want to know more now about how Garori got picked, because I kind of assumed going into this that, like, Sumari and Garori were, like, artificial existences, at least at the very least Sumeri, which still could be true. Like that the navigators were like the navigator and game master were artificial like entities. But now I feel like Garori was just a dude like Hallelujah was that got upgraded to the fucking like game master.
He worked his way up, right? Look, he started.
He climbed the corporate ladder,
janitorial position, worked all the way up,
Yeah, and then, but now it's just like you seem to have some idea of what the game is supposed to be, but you had no supervisor to tell you that you are doing wrong, and that, like, no one could stop you until it fucking got, like, put on blast.
Yeah.
Barely.
Right? Or in fact, you think Gurr just worked so hard to the point where, like, alright, hey, look, we're gonna leave you off. Like, normally you get you get the regional guy to come and check on you, but hey, look, we're gonna skip cutting you this year. You've been doing, we can trust you to handle it, right? It's like with the manager, right? It's like leaves you home, leaves you for the day at the office. Like, all right, hey, I'll be back. Don't do anything, right? Right? I'm not gonna watch you. I'll trust you. Not gonna fuck up today, right?
Yeah, I promise. I promise I will be good and not burn down the store.
Right? That's what Garori is at this point.
I mean, basically, Garori was like, at this point, is essentially the equivalent of like, the reveal that Garori was the game master was like, oh, cool, all right, we could see that. The reveal that Garori, as the game master, is not as in charge as we thought, like, that game master just really means, like, yeah, you're, like, being game master just means that, like, you, like, manage the game. That doesn't make you a fucking, like, important person. Like, that doesn't give you, like, administrative control. Is fucking, like, it's so... The inner machinations of the DGP are truly an enigma.
Who's at the top, right? Who's watching the Watchmen, right?
Yeah, who's watching the Watchmen? Apparently a bunch of eyes. Garori decides to fucking...
Hey, look, I'm altering the rules. Hey, look, I'm changing the game.
Kawa, Nago, Kawa, Neon, fucking go hunt.
Hey,
Geats.
Look, hey, do your best,
I also have another command raise buckle. Don't ask questions about that.
I'm gonna give it to you, Kawa. You deserve it more,
You go use it to fight him.
Yeah.
I promise, like, that you will kill him. And then we also see that they have reserve Kamen Riders. Like, back up, like, DGP, like, staff members, I guess, that can just be controlled by fucking, by glare. Like, that sure seems like that's gonna come up later, where it's just gonna be a fucking bunch of, like, grunt Kamen Rider, like, suits with, like, the glare mask.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're really we're in the end game, folks. Punk Jack shows back up and he decides
look, he's still here,
I'm still here, and of his own free will, and totally of, like, with the same plan and, like, the same thought, and definitely is participating in this like he wants to. Sure would suck if he got Suicide Squatted.
Yeah.
Also, this is the first time that I realized that Punk Jack's, like, mask has been two-toned this entire time.
Oh, yeah.
I thought that it was just orange on orange, but now it's like, oh, that's actually, like, orange on, like a prismatic brown sort of thing.
Oh, yeah, for his compound eyes? Yeah.
No, for his, like, the front of the mask and the outer rim of the mask are, like, two different shades of orange, basically. Like, at first I thought it was just, like, because he was, like, turned, but then I looked back at, like, other things, and it's like so if you look at, like, the 3 minute 20 second, like 3:19.
Oh yeah, I see it.
Yeah, like,
two-tone
stuff.
Yeah.
But it's just like, I guess we've never gotten a shot that's like really
that shows the back. That shows the back of his helmet like that.
So I do appreciate that about like his stupid like jack-o'-lantern fucking like face.
I mean, yeah, he's supposed to be. Yeah, I think he's supposed to be a jack-o'-lantern and a grizzly bear or something. So
I mean, he's a jack-o'-lantern and like a fucking bear.
Brown bear or something.
Yeah.
Right.
But yeah, hey, Kawa, you have a noble dream. You should ignore Geats. Kill Geats. Kill Geats. He's the one that's got the he's the one that's got a stupid dream. You should kill him.
Hey, you can do it. You're a big boy now, you know, right?
Yeah, you've got to. I'll give you a whole.
Just because you've been getting outplayed and outsmarted by everyone else, you know, so far, right? You had that one cool moment, so I think
just
you deserve.
Just because you've never fucking like succeeded or done well like at this game, and you've continued to be there. You're the last hope that I have because fucking goddamn Michinaga died, and
Neon's a girl.
Really, that was really.
Right?
I was Neon's a girl, and she's already gotten her upgrade of the season, and boy, if the fucking goddamn.
Boy, hey, look, I was on a thread. People were saying, like, hey, are they really just going to give Neon the fucking beat belt? And that's it for the rest of the season, right? You know?
Yeah, I really don't want that.
I mean, I'm sure she's going to get at least a belt. A second upgrade, you know, right?
That would be nice.
Right? Look, as long as she doesn't randomly becomes evil or work with the antagonist. Right?
I mean, you know, that could happen.
Hey, it turns out she still lives under Daddy's house, you know, right?
Yeah. But hey, there's advantages to talking to Daddy, okay? Hey, Daddy, why? Why did you steal those lives? But yeah, Sumari is like not okay with the rules.
Yeah, because she has to follow like, hey, who do you think is paying Sumari, right? Is it the game master or is it
assuming that Sumari gets paid? I'm still unclear as to what her existence is. Like, is she like a fucking if she's like an artificial like, and she's supposed to be like an NPC, which is kind of what I was thinking, but now it's like. She might actually be like fully aware and like.
I mean, because they said that Ace's mom was originally that too, right? Before she came in,
right? Which is why it's like, okay, so is everybody a person? Or is nobody a person? Like,
is there a machine off in the fourth dimension, controlling everything, wearing a stupid little hat, you know, right?
Yeah.
Right. Is he the mastermind of this cinematic universe that's in the background, making this happen? You know.
Yeah.
Right. Hey, look. Hey, Punk Jack dies and everything.
Yeah, Punk Jack dies. Not again, but he does die
for real this time.
In a true sense. Great misdirect, honestly, in this because I really did think that. Geats was about to blast him.
Oh, yeah, no, based on what we know from Ace, how he's willing to, I'll shoot. I don't care. Boy, you have a hostage? Boy.
Yeah,
hey,
point blank rifle shot, yeah.
Right?
Boy,
the only thing that hostage does is just another thing for me to shoot, you know, right?
Yeah, I just have to shoot you after you shoot them.
Right?
Which is just like, again, goes back to what I'm saying about, like, Kawa and Geats as, like, parallels in character development, because it's like,
yeah, because Kawa's like a pacifistic guy.
Yeah, well, but also Geats is passively showing like his is passively like expressing him. Like we're learning more about Geats to make him more human, and we're learning more about Kawa to make him more like taken seriously.
Yeah,
like the fact that Ace like hesitates on blasting fucking Hallelujah because he's like this has been like, hey, you're not a bad guy. Like I saw like you weren't trying to fuck me over. I mean, you were trying to fuck me over, but like we came to an understanding.
Yeah.
Is just like, oh, Geats does have like Ace does have some like code and like some level of like sense of teamwork. And,
a morality, you know, right? Like he's not just pure chaotic, right?
Yeah, he's not. He's not. I guess to compare it, it's like. I think that the best thing that I could say in comparison to Geats as a character is like Kabuto, right? Just fresh off the bat, badass as shit. And then you're like, okay, cool. What else are you besides badass? And then it's like, okay, you got some of this, but like, mostly you're just here to kick ass and take names. And then you have, Gatak, right? That was the blue one, right?
Yeah.
And it's like, Gatak he's there trying to do his best. He's just trying to make a fucking living. He's just trying to fucking survive. That is like the Ace Kawa relationship.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's a good comparison, right? Because that's how they're pretty much playing both characters off right now, right?
Yeah.
Because that's exactly what was happening in Kabuto when it was going on, right?
Yeah.
And they also had a bunch of writers too, you know?
Yeah, they did. I'm just saying, like, Ace... But I think that they're doing an interesting thing of building Ace's character by, like, breaking him down and building Kawa's character by, like, building him up. Like, giving him more things to, like, actually care about and shit. But yeah, hey, Ace has a, like, real moment of vulnerability with Sumari. Like, it's
hey, look, I need my mommy, you know? Have you seen my mom?
I need my mommy, and I also would like to know why I'm alive. Holy fucking shit. That's a really depressing fucking statement. Like, Ace is just, like... I can only imagine that at this point, Ace is, like... If Ace really has been doing this for thousands of years, it's just, like... He's forgotten most of his, like, core memories. Other than, like,
right?
I know like,
how much can he remember after, like, 2,000 years?
Yeah,
right? To the point where your memory has to, like... Right? Because that's the thing about memories, right? Like, the human brain cannot actually remember everything.
Contain that much fucking
right?
information.
Like, you constantly get rid of, like, old memories, right? Right? Yeah. Right, as every day until dementia kicks in, and then you lose everything.
Oh man, dementia, yeah, everybody's favorite.
Right, but yeah, hey, Ace is like, hey, look, I need to find my mom. You know.
Yeah.
Right.
Hey, you know who my mom is?
She was the previous hire before you came in. You know. Did she mentor you? Do you have her number?
Yeah.
Were you on one of those programs?
Do you know her last known address?
Right. Were you on one of those programs where you worked under her for like 2 weeks before she said?
You shadowed under her, right?
Right? Did you do that? Do you know anything about that? Right?
Yeah. And then, I mean, her response is not anything that actually, like, tells us what the fuck is happening. But it does imply that between her and Hallelujah, people do recognize her name. So clearly there's something fucking going on.
Yeah, clearly she was important enough for people like, oh yeah. Oh, I heard that name, but hey, I signed a strict NDA contract, you know, where
I'm not allowed to talk about what happened, just because. Look, I promise she's okay. But Harvey made me sign something, okay? I can't say anything, all right? Harvey said that I can't talk about it. And I need to listen to Harvey, otherwise I might get Jeffrey'd. Now, you can imply on your own which Harvey and which Jeffrey I'm talking about. But I think we all know.
Right.
Which Harvey and which Jeffrey we're talking about. And I'm clearly talking about Steve Harvey and Jeffrey the Giraffe from Toys R Us.
Yeah. Jeffrey with a G, you know, right?
But hey, once again, we have one of these games where they're allowed to go home in the middle, and we get.
Well, hey, look, you gotta save up your energy before you kill Ace. You know, like you're already like, hey, look, I really need you guys to kill Ace, but I need you guys to be tip top shape. You know, so go home, eat some dinner. get a good night's rest, and then in the morning be sure to eat some breakfast, before you come back and kill him, right? And look, it's like every video game, like when you're grinding, right? Like, oh boy, hey, I've been grinding for like 14 hours straight. I should probably get some rest before I continue grinding again tomorrow, right? It's exactly that, right?
Yeah. And just the, like... Boy, there's something to be said about, like, Keiwa's sister doing the weird, like, neck rolly thing, like, just as a weird shot, but, like, she's a normal girl for all things that are going on. Like, it doesn't have to be, like, a whole...
Yeah, like, not everyone has to be involved, right?
Yeah, not everybody has to be serious all the time.
You can have actual civilians in the show, right?
Yeah, I just really hate the stupid, like jowl neck rolly thing as, like, a product that's sold to, like, people, because it's just, like...
I mean, does it work?
I don't know, but
boy,
it just
hey,
doesn't...
Is Molly
it
here?
Just seems...
Does she know anything about this?
Well, she doesn't...
I mean, look,
she doesn't own one, I know that, but I'd be
look,
very...
Look, Kay was just going through her night routines, right? Everyone does it, right? Right?
Yeah,
for her,
clearly.
it's just putting on, like, all of her skincare before she sleeps, right? To deal with, like, spores and stuff.
Yeah, in case you noticed, neither of us do that, like, are that fucking, like, appearance, like, fucking, like...
Wait, are you talking about the societal standard for beauty of women all of a sudden? Are you debating about that? Should we get a counter argument from Molly on right now all of a sudden to ask her about the standard about society's standards of female body, right?
No, I think I've got it down. Also, hey, I just saw a thing scrolling through Twitter. All the DGP members' names are apparently related to fucking, like, goddamn... They're all related to eye shit.
Okay.
God damn it. God damn it. God damn it. Everything's a fucking pun.
Of course, we'll be bit over this. Japan loves puns. Right?
Yeah, they only do puns. But yeah, fuck. What were we talking about? Oh yeah. Hey, do you want to see our dead parents again? No, I've gotten over that. I'm a fucking adult. I mean, true, I've had my memories re-erased, but that doesn't change the fact that I don't necessarily feel like I need to bring them back from the dead. That's a pretty weird fucking crazy thing, right? But, like, what if I could bring them back from the dead? What if death had no meaning? What if I had the Dragon Balls? Said Keiwa.
Right. It's like it's always right. She like passed, like gets cold-hearted up, like grieving up, right, for her parents. But Kay was like, right, because we're saying how Kay was still stuck in like this rut with his characters, like, hey, right, who's still in his rut of, hey, look, world peace, everyone should be happy. Stop killing each other, right? Hey. Right? Why are we... Hey, look, let's not send a mean tweet to a 19-year-old girl on Twitter, right?
Oh, boy.
You know, right? That's what Kayla's ideals are, right? And then, like, it's always, like, it's just, like, the battle of their characters, right? I was thinking how, since what? I think she's the older sister, right?
Yeah, she's definitely his older sister.
Right, yeah, like, so she has to have, quote, grown up, right? Quote, unquote, right? Using this both literally and metaphorically, right? Right, to grow up like, hey, look, Kayla, hey, look, you're still young, you still got left to learn, but hey, after mom and dad died, hey, I was the one that had to look after you, right?
Yeah. Listen, they could come back, but it's not going to change the amount of shit I had to do.
Right, and then Neon's go talks to dad and like, hey, I know what's up. I looked into the files, right? I had our favorite.
Clearly, there's some bullshit.
I had our favorite characters, Ben and John, to look and dig. Right, I used the bodyguards you hired to snoop into you. Don't fire them, by the way, boy. Hey.
Yeah. Hey, please don't kill the men that I need to fucking use.
To snoop around your private business, right?
Yeah.
Right? It's like, yeah, hey, she goes talks to her dad about something. Hey, I figure out. I forgot to say, you know, our company, which I still don't know what their company actually does, or if it's actually gonna be important, right? I don't know how this company sponsorship actually works, right? We know that her family sponsor company, her family's company sponsored, but I don't know what they actually do yet. I don't know where I was gonna find out what this company ever does, right? But hey, look, the dad's like, oh, you figured me out. Oh, boy, hey, look, oh, you're a big girl now, huh? You
crack the code.
Mm-hmm. Right? Yeah, then, hey, look, Ace is still getting tracked. He's like, look.
Yeah, hey, I would very much like to stop being hunted for my life.
Mm-hmm. Well, leave me alone, right? But don't worry, but don't worry. Kay was a big boy. He's like, I'm gonna fight you, Ace. I have a command buckle now, right? And look,
I'm
Indian,
just as strong as you.
Indian, I also got a command buckle, right? You know your trick to only use for me to use the command buckle once. I now have one now too, and I can be as good as you using it. You know, right?
Yep, I'm definitely just as good at this.
I have mastered the command buckle skills. So, so someone pointed this out. So when Kayla uses the command buckle, right, his helmet actually changes tone, right? Unlike,
what do you mean by it changes tone?
So you know he normally has a green helmet, right? Right.
You mean around the rim, like the actual color of, not the, because the lenses have been changing.
Yeah, not the lens, like his actual, like the upper half of his helmet, right?
Yeah, let me see. Hold on. Looking back at it at like the 12-minute mark. Oh, yeah. It
right, and then someone pointed out that when he uses it becomes silver. But people pointed out when Ace uses the command buckle, his helmet still remains white.
White, yeah. I was gonna say, it doesn't change tone. Like, it's just fucking like white.
Yeah, don't know if this means anything or it matters, but hey, that's a small bit of detail, I guess.
Yeah, random thing that happens.
Mm-hmm.
Is it a
this gonna
consistency
play out to something bigger? You know, right? Right? Who knows? Right?
Yeah.
Who knows?
I mean, I doubt it.
Mm-hmm. But hey, we get cool sword fight in the abandoned business building that has a lot of boxes lying around. Boy, hey.
Everybody's favorite spot to fight.
Oh, look, boy, hey, look, man, whoever abandoned this building should have checked these boxes before they left to make sure they didn't contain anything explosive, you know?
Look, sometimes things explode, okay? And you just gotta deal with it.
Yeah. Hey, but don't worry, hey, look, Kayla values the jet. I mean, values the cannon,
Cannon versus jet,
right?
Yeah, because there's never been a situation where mobility has been better than just raw strength and power. Never. That's never been a problem for anybody ever doing.
Hey, look. Kayla values those AoE attacks, you know, right? He realized, hey, look, what if I could just hit my opponent in a big stun area? Who cares if my opponent can dodge out of it? As long as I keep shooting, my opponent cannot reach me, you know, right? Right? It's like in Yu-Gi-Oh! If I just keep summoning Blue Eyes White Dragon, right? How's my opponent gonna beat the Blue Eyes White Dragon?
Yeah, it's the ultimate monster in terms of attack and defense.
It has 3,000 attack. That's pretty good. You know, right?
Yeah, I'll show you 5,000 attack with a goddamn piece of trash, but sure, you know. Go for it.
Yeah. But then but Yora's like, hey, look, Cameron wasn't technically in a losing position. Like, he wasn't dying. I mean, he wasn't in a losing position, but hey, but Yora's, my plan. Don't worry, plan B.
Yeah.
I jumped in.
Yori says, hey, I could actually, like, just let this work itself out. Or, hear me out, I could jump in and continue to be unhinged and just go, Geats!
I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you with my stupid icon balls, whatever the fuck.
Yeah, boy, it's really just fucking, like... It's really just fucking the Ghost. It's just Ghost.
Yeah.
Right? It's like, it's Techno Ghost.
Wasn't that supposed to be Necrom's thing? Wasn't Necrom Techno Ghost?
I mean, boy, I guess.
He did have that giant fucking thing, bracelet tension device. Boy, that thing is really impractical now that I keep thinking about it.
Again, that was probably the thing that threw me off the most about his, honestly, that's probably the thing that threw me off the most about Ghost, was Necrom as a tertiary writer, or, like, antagonist writer, and then him having a goddamn, like, Sentai morpher, and I'm like, but why? Why does he need this? Why would this be necessary?
Yeah. But then Gior, he learns to look. His ultimate enemy is not Ace. It turns out, right? It's his own employer, you know.
Yeah,
right?
It's his ultimate enemy was fucking goddamn like HR.
Right. It turns out when a girl says I want to talk to the manager, she really means it. You know, she's like, I'm gonna get to the manager now.
Do you even know who my father is?
Oh boy, this actually works within this context. You know, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Right. Look, my dad is gonna help me complain to you.
I talked to Daddy, and Daddy told me that you are doing a bad. And I complained, and I tattled, and now I'm getting what I want, which is, please stop, you're hurting my boyfriend.
Right? Hey, look, you're misusing these funds, you know, right?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, so hey, this character's name is,
Niram.
Is that his...
AKA, yeah, AKA fucking, god damn it, okay.
Niramu.
Now that I found out that it's Niramu, like, look it up.
Or is this
Okay, so Niramu.
Okay.
Is to glare at someone. Again, the realization that these have all been fucking like puns about like eye related shit to me is like, god fucking damn it, like why? Can I just not have, like, a thing to, like, decode and, like, try to think about, like, extra, like, oh, what's the, like, the further meaning of this? It's like, well, I think that's, it might be what the point is, but god damn, this fucking sucks. I hate fucking realizing, like, oh, cool, this whole thing has been a fucking, big ass plot.
And then Giori tries to explain to management about, no, look, you don't understand, boss. I had to misuse these funds, you know, right?
Yeah.
I had to buy those lotto tickets, you know? What if I win more money for the company, right?
Yeah, the fucking, the goddamn, it's okay, right? Like, the fucking, the Jamato are evolving, so clearly I had to break the rules. Oh, okay. I don't see how that correlates at all, but you can have fun with that in Digijail, because they just... Even though, I will also say, it's a great moment for, again, the series does seem to truly be trying to give, like, Geats and Nago and Tycoon, like, actual moments of, like, hey, you guys are doing, like, you're actually, like, the main characters and you're, like, working together. But it's not, like, they just keep getting, like, played by the rest of the fucking establishment of the whole, like, game. Like, they're clearly just actors and they don't really know what the fuck they're doing.
Right, and I love Yori's excuse to get out of the... I'm just like, what do you mean? I was trying to stop the word from Geats' stupid wishes, but hey, you're the one that's in charge of approving it, you know, right? I don't know how this is Ace's fault, right? Just because he wrote, I want $1 million, you're like, yeah, I'll approve it, and then the game master, and then the producer's like, hey, how the fuck are we giving you this $1 million? Right?
The only thing that I can think of about it, like, the only thing that I can think of as to why Garori is doing this is because, like, another sponsor's like, fuck Geats. Like, like, there's an actual, like, other sponsor that is, out there against Geats specifically.
Right.
And that's the reason why.
Yeah, but it's like, well, that's
because,
the thing about, like, when you get into, like, competitive esports and, like, sports, you don't care if one good player keeps winning. You want to have one good player keep winning, right? It's the reason why you want a faker to keep winning league, right? Not right? It's like, oh man, it's like you don't want another guy that isn't faker. Like, I mean, it's cool if another guy besides faker is good at league, but you're like, I'm gonna put money on faker this season, you know?
Yeah, why would I not? Yeah, why would I not bet on LeBron James?
Right? Like yours, boy, his argument's not holding up well, you know, to the producers, right? It's like, oh, yeah, look, he keeps winning. Oh, I don't have to win anymore, right? Well,
although,
right?
When they were, although thinking about it, right? So at the end of this, so we get the grand conclusion of the dastardly Kamen Rider Glare, who's been around for all of 2 episodes?
Yeah.
Gets fucking deleted out of the game. Just immediately fucking
look, he got
out.
his admin. Look, he got his
admin privileges revoked. But like, the idea of
right, it also shows what a big power jump it is right now as well. You think about it, because Ace Gates, and then we're already having a hard time with Giori as they're like, oh man, boy, we got our ass. But then Niramu comes up and like, I'm just gonna snap my finger. You're out.
Yeah.
Right. That's besides from like that's display of a power move right there. Like, hey, I'm watching you. This is look, you saw what I did. You know.
Yeah. Fuck out. Yeah. But then they're just like, okay, so, all right. I guess you've decided. Like, I guess you've revealed. Like, you've learned enough. We can't hide it from you anymore. You're basically playing on Survivor, and the producers get to choose, like, who lives and who dies. Okay. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna let you fucking live, and you get to have priority seating at the next one. Don't fucking ruin it, though. If you do, we're gonna we could yeet you just like we yeeted him.
Yeah, I also think it's funny how she comes and say that, like, hey, that was a fun death game. Man, wasn't it just great how you guys were forced to kill Ace? Hey, what do you guys want? Hey, look, here you go.
All good now. It's all good. It's all good.
And here you go. You guys get fast pass for next season, you know, right? Look, look, now that you guys have played the beta, you guys get a special title when you log in. You get to move up on the queue next season, you know, right? Next server upgrade to get in, right? And then, hey, look, our boy Michinaga still might be alive or something.
Yeah. Hey, oh boy. Luckily, everybody's favorite character, the molesty gardener, is there to give him a good taste test to make sure he's still right. Boy, wow. If you thought that Archimetal couldn't get weird, like, was too weird before, this is truly, like, I don't even know what the fucking, like, Archimetal might be the most, like, question mark X factor in this whole situation, because it doesn't really make sense for him to be as antagonistic as he is towards the Kamen Rider system, while also being, like, actively, like, working together with them.
Right.
So,
right, is he playing both sides, you know, right?
But also, is he just, like, did he have, like, what's, like, how did he become the Jamato breeder?
Producer, right? The guy that supplies us, you know, right?
Like, the man straight up licks Michinaga's hand.
Yeah.
Like a
it's
weird,
he's getting a good taste, you know, right?
Yeah.
Look, it's like when you pick an apple off the tree. You're like, hey, look, let me taste this apple to see if my apple trees are ripe yet or not, you know, right? Let me get a good taste. Yum.
Yeah, I mean, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But then it's just like, no, go back to that. We really need answers for that. And then they just go, yeah, anyway, what you already thought that it was, that this was a death game being watched by people, it absolutely was.
Oh, yeah.
Which is just 100% what we've been fucking saying. And that it's a fucking extra-dimensional space that they keep getting launched into. Like, there's so much of this that it's like, oh, so this is exactly what the fuck we predicted it was. Which is good in a sense, but it still raised the question of, all right, cool, we've gotten past that point. What the fuck is going on? Why is this happening?
Right? And then look, just as we said, Neon's dad is enjoying this boy. You think he's like, oh man, everything's going to come. Does my daughter die this season or not? You know, right?
Look, he's just like, okay, look, yeah, I mean, that really does bring up the question of, like, why did he... The only thing I could think of is that he put Neon in there, like, he recommended her to join the game, to, like, fix, like, the results for himself. Like, her winning would be beneficial to him because it's like, oh, this is my... Like, oh, God, were John and Ben his first, like, attempt at that? Of just, like, sending in his...
Well, like, hey, look, you know what? I'm gonna bet on my own horse, you know, right? Why would I bet on my rival company when I could bet on my own horse that I entered, right?
Yeah. I can enter my own horse into this, so why the fuck wouldn't I enter my own horse into this?
Right.
But yeah, and then we also get what I'm going to call, until we, I mean, I think they do say the name, like, in the credits or something.
Yeah.
I'm just going to...
Gene!
Yeah, Gene. Okay. All I see is fucking, goddamn Asian Haley Joel Osment.
Oh boy, hey, that's the thing I was gonna bring up. Do you recognize this guy? Right? Does he look familiar to you? Oh, hey, look, we might have seen him.
He looks like a little child. He still looks like a little child. Okay. I don't know.
Hey, that's a good hit. That's a good start. You know, right? Hey, look, he does look like a young, youthful person, right? To play a young, youthful character, you know, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Who the fuck is he?
Probably in the past, you know, right?
I can see that.
When he's starting off writing his stories, you know.
Yeah, when he's bleeding out spinach out of his eyes.
Right? This is the guy that play Satoru fuck. Not boy, fuck, I keep forgetting his name. Shotaro Ishimori in the fucking Saber Zenkaiger movie.
Oh. Okay, sure.
Yeah. Also, it's just a crazy thing that they got him for this, you know, right? Because I think we talked about in the Saber Zenkaiger movie, the actor is like a hot, in-demand actor, right?
Yeah.
Right, and I was like, oh man, wow, Toei went all out. Man, they're really betting this season to get, I think the actor name is Fuku Suzuki, right? Right, like he's like actually like a high actor in Japan right now because he's like, right, and it's like, oh man, Toei's really spending money.
I can't believe you got Haley Joel Osment in this show.
Right, it's like that. Yeah, it's like, hey, what's Gene's gonna do? You know, right?
Yeah, I'm assuming that Gene is either Keiwa or Ace's, like, sponsor. Because it seems like every specific rider has a sponsor. There's 26 sponsors or whatever to every, or whatever, 32 whatever sponsors to every corresponding rider.
I mean, like, we still don't know, like, the amount of sponsors that are in play, right? You know, right?
Yeah.
Is this like right? Because we don't know if this is like a Hunger Games situation where people sponsor people from, like, oh, hey, look, who's sponsoring Katniss, you know, right? Let me send Katniss a care package.
Or are you only sponsored by your respective,
right? Or is this just like everyone sponsoring the big event, you know? Right? Like, hey, look, what was the one that did, that sponsored the World Cup that didn't get a chance to sell their beer? Bud Light? No, it wasn't
Budweiser. Budweiser.
Oh yeah, hey look,
but then they sued and made the Budweiser protocol or whatever.
Right? Or is this or are they just sponsoring the DGP overall, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, hey look.
But hey, here's the meme.
Oh boy. Oh, I also had a meme as well.
Oh well, you can choose.
Okay. Oh hey. Hey, look. Let me post my meme as well. Boop 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 boop. There you go. Oh, it's uploading. There you go.
That's a pretty good. You know what? That's a pretty good one.
Yeah. Look, that was the first thing I heard when I was watching that scene. Right.
I mean, I definitely. Yeah, I had thoughts like that, and then fucking people who were owed their money. Fun fact: over the holidays, I told Molly's family about the whole the quote unquote L person situation and $30,000. And boy, were they surprised to hear about that.
Oh, what was their input? You know, right?
Well, it only came up because apparently her stepmom had gotten into the knitting community and she found hobby subreddits, which I was like, no, you don't want to go on subreddits, and you definitely don't want to just look up general like hobbies. It's like, yeah, there's all these hobbies and all these things. I was just going there for like knitting and stuff. I'm like, yeah, huh? And she's like, yeah, there's crazy stuff going on. I'm like, yeah, some of it's happening here. And then I just explained that, and they were like, what the fuck? I'm like, yeah.
Look,
and
still
like,
making content, still making content on the TikToks, you know.
People,
let's see, last upload date, 1 day ago.
Damn.
You know, hey, look, still recording from the comfort of that person's general area.
Yep.
Right? Because I'm watching this video right now. That definitely looks like our area, right? Because he's wearing a winter coat.
Oh boy.
So there you go. So hey, boy, look, hey, look, like Giori, right? You can only go so far with misusing funds until you get caught.
And like Garori, someone may have to call the supervisors and go, hey, listen, Maryland Board of Commerce or whatever the fuck, or just the straight up police. Please, give us our money back.
Oh boy, hey, look. The secret was never to invest in any of that. You know, right?
Yep. Hey, listen. Sometimes it pays to not be committed to anything. Certain things.
Hey, look, don't invest in crypto like I always say. Invest in fake money, you know, right?
Don't invest in crypto if you've gotten 0 returns on crypto. Jesus Christ, the game stocks must end.
Hey, look, it can only get up so high before it crashes, right?
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, is this going to be called the Ghost Crash of 2020 or 2022?
Right.
The Great Ghost Crash of 2022. I think that's appropriate.
Look, I'm pretty sure it crashed way earlier than that. You know.
I mean, it crashed during 2022.
Oh boy, hold on. When did Battle of Chaos come out?
The beginning of the year.
Okay, so there you go. There you go.
That was the beginning of the year, so that's 2022.
Oh, you're right. I forgot that Battle Chaos was that early on to the year.
Yeah.
Boy, hey, I can't believe it's... Boy, it's been like 10 months since that. All right. Is that it for this episode?
I think that's it for this episode.
All right. Coronavirus is still a thing. Watch it. Virus, get your shots. Producer's a thing now. Okay, thanks. Bye.